And we are officially live. What's up? Howdy do to everyone. Yo, give me a oh shit. Never mind. He's got his headphones on. How's everyone doing? Happy Wednesday to everyone. The
I'll
to
cook one up.
yeah, could you do thank you. um Toast Rampage continues. So Toast, as of Friday, I entered football season, so I'm doing football stuff. Toast took over the VIP tickets for the website. Since that day, he is plus 9.23 units on a warpath. Hopefully, he keeps it going today. Only we're gonna just go through the last 7 games because it's 4 p.m. A lot of that games happen. So let's run the intro and kick it off.
Welcome to the source. The source. Source. Hey, get the source.
All right. Like I said, just 7 games to go through. Obviously, Jay is here. He's been with us the last couple Wednesdays. 7 games to go through. We got a lot of games starting right now, so we'll try to keep it quick. I didn't even look at them, so it's just going to be those two guys talking. I'm just hosting. We'll get through it pretty quickly for you guys. First game up, Rockies at Rays. Oh, actually, for the games that are starting in 9 minutes, do you guys want to just fire a couple off? I know that you guys disagree on the Marlins Padres, but the game starts in 9 minutes. So if you want to give a quick 2-sentence little pitch.
Yeah, I just felt like Miami was kind of getting a little bit too popular. I can understand Sandy on the mound; he's been a lot better, but he hasn't been the same, especially on the road. The Sandy that we know and love. He had a dominant performance against the Yankees, but the Yankees aren't really scoring against anybody right now. He did look good in Dodger Stadium's, only giving up 3 runs, I think it was, or something like that. He looked pretty damn good, but Lugo's been solid. He got killed by the Dollars, but besides that, I don't know. I just feel like the Padres, these are the types of games that the Padres win coming off of a loss. So, yeah, I just took them, and then I sprinkled minus 1.5 at a big plus price for like 0.25 units.
Jay?
Fair enough. I'm on the money Marlins in that one. I just think I'm getting the better team record-wise at plus money with their ace on the mound and Sandy Alcantara, who's been playing much better down the stretch. So
Yes.
I love fading the inconsistent Padres. I do. So, I mean, give me the plus money here with the money Marlins.
I ran a quick poll, and I said, who's right? Toast, Padres, Jay, Marlins. Only 19 votes in, so, I mean, we just started. People just
Small sample, regardless. Erroneous.
I'm clicking end poll, and it is dead tie. 18
50-50.
votes for Toast.
That's
18.
crazy.
A dead tie. Any other of the 410 games, or should we jump right into Rockies Rays? I don't care if you guys want to talk about another game. I don't have the graphics for it, though.
No, my next bet is Rockies Rays, so yeah.
Okay. Jay, anything, or you want to just hop right into Rockies Rays?
We can go Rockies Rays. I don't have nothing Giants Phillies.
Oh, shoot. I did play the Reds. Honestly, guys, the same thing as yesterday. I understand Ohtani's on the mound, but I don't think the Angels should be favored against anybody, especially when they're losing these every single game, it seems like. So at plus 140, again, it's a half a unit, but the Angels should not be this big of favorites against anybody. I don't care who's on the mound. They have the worst bullpen in the league. I played that for just a half a unit at plus 140.
And to Toast's point, I just opened up as he was talking. Public is on the Angels, but the line actually dropped. Last night it was minus 177, dropped to minus 170. As of 3 p.m. an hour ago, it was minus 168. So reverse line movement there for those of you that are into that. But let's talk Rockies Rays and let's get a poll going.
Let's do it.
Rockies Rays over under. The poll is running. Cast your votes. Cast your votes. I wish I had a coin to flip about who should go first. Does anyone want to take kick off on this one?
I can go first.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna take the Rockies straight up on the money line here.
Opening up with a heater.
Yeah, I'm gonna take them straight up. I just think that Gomber hasn't really been terrible. His last 2 outings weren't good, but I'm in the notion that the Rockies can compete here. Savale, I worry that he can and will get hit today. The Rockies, I understand that this is a home team with 20 wins, and this is with more than 20 plus home wins than losses, and a road team with more than 20 plus road losses. So it is a tough spot, but I love the value we're getting here. Damn, they're 2-1 with the Rockies. I do think they can compete. And the Rays, man, I'm not sold on this team, and I think today's a day worth a shot, man. I'm gonna fire it up. I'm gonna take the Rockies here straight up.
Toast, real quick, do you want to address this comment?
Sure.
He said,
What did it say?
Shohei in a day game is a fade now. What are we doing here, Toasty?
Yeah, dude. I mean, his bat slowed down a little bit, and that has to do with his bat, not his arm. So he could still hit a home run, and the Angels lose. So anyway, but touche, I guess. Rockies first 5 money line for me at plus 210.
Wow.
Austin Gomber, I found this. My buddy Justin sent this out. He's been the most profitable pitcher in Major League Baseball in the first 5 this year. Only 13-9 at about 60%, but you're getting him all the time at this big plus price. So, and he's looked pretty good his last few starts. I mean, besides Arizona, he got handled, but went into Dodger Stadium, went 5 innings, only gave up 2 runs. Went into St. Louis, went 6 innings, didn't give up any runs. Went into Washington, went 6 innings, gave up 1 run. So at no point am I really worried that Austin Gomber isn't going to pitch well. And I keep on saying it, this Rays team really shouldn't be priced like this against anybody. Savali's been fantastic. Like, honestly, he's been nothing but consistent. But this price is just absolutely ridiculous. So at this point, I'm playing the Rockies in the first 5. So.
Yeah, I like I said, I've been doing college football all day. I didn't personally look, but I'm tailing. Let's go, Rockies it up. Someone actually, the guy Todd and Prepared, he's in here a lot. He said he's taking Rockies minus 1.5 on the alt.
Ooh, that's actually, I know a couple like sharp people that when they play dogs, they play like sprinkle minus 1.5.
Well, it's what you always say about the Padres and the Dodgers, right? They always win by 2 when they win. The Rangers, I think, too, are like that.
Yep.
You always look at that data for teams that win a lot. You don't look at that data for teams that lose a lot, and that might be the case for some of them.
Yeah, it's touche.
And our poll is on Tampa, as expected. 52% of our viewers bet in the Rays, 32% bet in the Rockies, 10% over, 3% under. All right, next game number 2. Ooh, this is going to be a heated one because I think both these guys are on opposite sides, and I think they both like them. So this is going to be a fun one. Jay's already got the hat on.
Oh shit! I didn't even notice that. Damn it!
And me and Jay were talking like right before you joined the stream, and I know he's on Toronto. So this is Toast. Why don't you kick this one off? He went for his last time. I know you're on the Orioles.
I am. It's Bird Gang for me. This is just very similar as yesterday. I'm not ready to play this Toronto team, especially against AL East opponents, and I'm not ready to fade the Orioles at home. Yesterday, obviously, Baltimore lost in extra innings, but I think they have another good chance to play well again here today. Kevin Gausman's been pretty good, absolutely, but he hasn't been good his last 7 starts, or hasn't been as dominant, I should say. And Dean Kramer his counterpart today has been nothing but consistent. He's 11-5 on the year. He's got a lot of no decisions, but again, consistent, good pitching should keep this game close. I trust the Baltimore bullpen just a little bit more than Toronto's. I know Toronto has a little bit bigger names in that bullpen, but I'm just still not there. Yeah, I mean, Kramer's faced this Orioles team twice this year. 11 innings, only 3 runs, 17 hits in that. So that's a little bit concerning, but still I trust this Baltimore offense at home much more than I trust the Jays. And I'm just really not the biggest Kevin Gausman guy. I know that you are big Kevin Gausman guys. It is what it is.
Guy's a rock star.
Hassan Kim is a rock star. Kevin, this guy's more like a fucking beast.
Also a rock star.
But anyway, if Toronto were to win here today, I will stop looking at them versus the AL East, and maybe that was a first half thing. But at plus money, I'm more than willing to take a shot with Bird Gang here.
All right, Jay, I'll fill in your bet for you. It's just a money line, right?
Yeah, I do understand what Toast is saying, and I do think this is probably one of the hardest games on the board.
Agreed.
Kramer has been nice. I think Kramer's actually the most profitable pitcher in baseball. Which is crazy. I just don't think that he's that, is what I'm saying. I think he's due for some regression. Gausman, I can make the argument that he's been the exact opposite. He has had some starts where it's like, man, it just didn't go his way today. His offense just did not back him up.
Or like stupid infield singles where they score a run where like wasn't even a bad pitch. He's got to be the unluckiest dude on the planet.
Yeah. Toast has made a really good argument, though, about the Jays against AL East opponents. They have been terrible. The Red Sox kicked the crap out of them all year. The Baltimore O's have kicked the crap out of them all year, but they've kind of been better down the stretch. They have. And I see them competing here. They're currently on the outside looking in with how hot the Mariners have been. They have to fight down the stretch, man. This AL wildcard race is really about to heat up. I know the Baltimore O's have to compete, too, with the Rays on their behind, but I don't know. It's a tough one, but I'm on the Jays today. I think Gausman is the better starting option. I think that I would give the slight edge to the Jays offensively. I think they have a little bigger names. I would probably lean bullpen-wise to the O's as well, but I don't know. I see this as a low-scoring Blue Jays win in the end, as I see it.
All right. So, like I said, I didn't look at anything, but just taking a look and listening to what these guys talk, I think I would probably lean Toronto. I'm going to put Orioles on because Toast is scorching hot, and I'm tailing him. But I'm going to just ride it with him because he's hitting at like 68% in the last 6 days or something crazy with plus money hits. It's nuts. So I'm tailing him. But to me, this one would come down to what your thoughts are on the Blue Jays lineup. Are they back? Bo Bichette is in the lineup tonight, was in the lineup last night. Guys that were shit 2 months ago, like Varsho is producing now. And then when you have a guy like Varsho in the 6 or 7 hole and he starts producing, put Bichette back in there, you're looking at an entirely different ball game, entirely different lineup. So if you think Toronto's bats are back, I think Toronto would be the play here. But if you think, hey, it's a small sample size, we haven't seen shit yet, this lineup's been really bad over the last couple of months, then Baltimore it is.
I would say. So go ahead, finish the community.
Our community's on Baltimore, though. I wasn't expecting this. Actually, heavily, too. 64% of our viewers bet in the O's. I would have lost money on that. I would have think with Gausman on the mound that people be taking the Jays. No, 64% Baltimore, 31% Toronto.
I would say that if Toronto wins this game, and I know this is like a lot of what ifs, but if they win this game and then Berrios pitches good tomorrow, they might go on a run because this team is very talented. They've got a lot of new bullpen pieces working in. They might just be settling in, and if this team gets rolling, it might be a fun one to watch. So just be careful.
In an American League that's wide open.
Absolutely.
Watch out.
Someone's saying Flaherty is starting, but I'm looking at a confirmed lineup.
No, it's Kramer today. Flaherty got pushed back.
Yeah, it was him last night, but okay. Kramer.
Yeah, it's Kramer. All right, let's move on to game number 3. Well, it's technically probably like game number 9 or 10, but we're starting halfway through. Nats at Yankees.
Did the Yankees win 8-2 last night, or how'd that go for you?
My power went out. I missed it. Yes, I will eat crow on this one. Yesterday, I said the Yankees would win in blowout fashion. Luckily, Toast typed up the VIP ticket, not me. So no one lost money on that one. Wow, 2-1. Holy shit. I mean, it has me kind of flabbergasted here because, I mean, like I said, I didn't go through any splits or anything, but just glancing at this, how do you not go right back to the Nats? I don't care if it's plus 130, plus 120, short payout. How do you not go right? Severino? Really? Severino? Like, really?
Yeah.
I can't get there.
You can make a case that Mackenzie Gore's been pretty bad on the road, but we know how well Philly does. The Phillies at home, especially against left-handed pitching. So he got rocked there. 5 innings, 3 runs against the Mets at Citi Field. And then he got rocked at the Cubs. Those are his last 3 road starts. But again, it's just one of those things where I'm Nats first 5 for me again. I don't want to deal with the Nats bullpen, but for whatever I want to say about Mackenzie Gore, you can times that by 2 or 3 for Severino. He's been absolutely terrible. I'll give him a little bit of credit. He didn't look terrible in Atlanta. I understand that he gave up 5 runs in 4 innings or whatever it was, but at times he did look good. Again, you have to try to find some ways to look positive for these guys, but that have been just terrible. But like I said, there's no confidence there with me. And again, it's just like the Angels. In what world should the Yankees be a favorite to anybody right now? I mean, I'm sorry. So I don't trust the Nats bullpen. There's no question the Yankees have a better bullpen than the Nats. So I'm keeping to the first 5 again. It's only plus 115, but I don't care. If the Yankees beat it, so be it. But they're going to have to put up runs, so I'll pay to see it.
A lot of people might not get that reference, but someone in the comments said saying Severino is like Norton antivirus, straight trash. Anyone who was using computers back in like the early 2000s remembers that.
I was gonna say I get that reference, and I don't even get any references at all.
That's not around anymore though. So if you're like in mid-20s, around Jay's age, that might be before your time.
Is that the guy, the Norton, the guy that like went crazy and like kidnapped people?
Oh, I don't know who Norton is, but every single computer had Norton antivirus on it back like for wine.
One of the guys that invented the virus is a crazy nut job that had his own island and
I don't know.
Bad news. Crazy. Anyway, sorry.
Jay, you betting this one?
Yes, I am, and I'm on the Nats as well.
How can you not be?
Yeah. So the Yanks, this is going to be their 10th straight loss. I just say, man, keep fading these guys. I've been making the argument that this is the best stretch of Nationals baseball since their World Series. I continue to say that, and it's fairly true. And so we have a team that's playing some of their baseball over the most recent seasons versus a team playing their worst baseball over the most recent seasons. Right now, currently getting plus money with the Nats. What I think the better starting option on the mound. Hey man, plus money too. I'm with Toast. So, baseball is one sport, man, where the public teams will always be public, and there's no damn reason why the Yanks today should be favored over the Nats, especially by this much. So,
yeah, I mean, I'm guessing there's just a big Yankees tax involved there. I mean, when you're dealing with it, I guess there's going to be like if you put yourself in the shoes of like a casual bettor, and you're like, I want to place a bet tonight. Ooh, Yankees against the Nationals, they suck. Not even realizing that the Yankees are like awful right now. All right, well, our poll is all over Washington. 65% of our viewers betting the Nats, 18% Yankees, 10% over. Wow. So yeah, we're heavy on. We're a Nats program. We're a Nats program today. Dodgers at Cleveland. What the heck? Yo, Toast, did you forget to put this on the VIP? I was thinking the Dodgers blew it, and we were like, oh, man, that's going to cost us some money. And then I look, and Dodgers...
I did. It was a mistake.
I knew it. I knew that had to be a mistake. I was like, why did he leave Dodgers off? And it worked out. I mean, they lost.
It worked out. Yeah. I mean, we all still bet. Even if you put that 0.75 on there, it still was a good night.
Oh, no, still an excellent day regardless.
That's why I put Dodgers. That's why I sent it to the chat, too. So, I mean, yeah.
So, you like the Dodgers to bounce back?
I don't. I'm on Cleveland. I know that sounds freaking crazy, bro. I know that sounds crazy.
Against a lefty.
Oh, look, my God. I understand it's hard to fade them, but I don't know how long Kershaw is going to stay in this game. He's probably going to go 4 or 5 innings, and then you're going to get a whole bunch of shots at that Dodgers bullpen that I'm just really – I know that they've been pitching really well lately, but I'm just really not sold on them as a whole right now. I don't know. I just don't like this spot for them. I feel like this number's a little bit short in a way. This Curry kid has been really, really good. It's just a big number for me. I didn't think that Cleveland had a shot in hell yesterday, and they put up some runs. They're in the middle. They're trying to make the playoffs too. I don't know, man. I just have this weird feeling. I see a whole bunch of people on Dodgers -1.5. I get it, especially being on the road team, but I'm going to take a shot. This Curry kid, I mean, he gave up 5 runs to Tampa Bay, but 6 innings, 1 run to Detroit. He faced the White Sox twice, Phillies, Pittsburgh, Seattle. Pitched well against all of them. Didn't really pitch well against Seattle, but I just think that Cleveland has more than a fighter's chance in this one. So at a big plus price, I did play Cleveland at a half unit.
Wow. Jay, are you going to back that one up?
I like a lot of what he said, but I can't personally get there. But I'm not going against him. I'm going with the over here is what I'm going with. I think we see some runs here.
Yes.
I think I agree with him. I don't think Kershaw is going to come out here and absolutely deal either. I think he might. I think the Guardians offense, who has been terrible all year, anemic, might score some runs. And we know the Dodgers love scoring runs on the road. Dodgers overs on the road is like probably the most profitable bet all year. They just always go over on the road. Went over again last night. And I think it was 8.5 this morning. So pretty short number. I'm going to take it over. I can see the Dodgers scoring some runs. and I can see Kershaw probably only going 4 or 5 in that bullpen, giving up some as well. So I'm taking over.
Otani day game. Otani just freaking homered. So there you go.
Oh my God, that was quick.
There you go, bruh. God.
Well, shit, man. I don't
Also,
even know. I didn't
also
look
the
at
other thing, the one other thing I didn't say is this Cleveland team is streaky. We saw against the Rays when they scored 8, 9, and 5 in that series, and then they came out and scored 2, 3, 2 against Cincinnati. They're streaky, so it's just a big plus price with everybody betting the Dodgers. I get it, but yeah, I just took a shot.
The comments are going hard on Toast for this Cleveland pick. It's making me want to bet Cleveland now, just because everyone's. Those are the best bets to win when the bets you get clowned for.
I know. Right after this, I'm going to be screenshotting these.
76% of our viewers betting the Dodgers, 14% betting the Guardians, 7% under. Yeah, under wins that one. Mets at Braves. This is a Mets program, so let's talk Mets baseball. I thought they were winning last night. I didn't bet the game, so had it on one of the small TVs, but I think it was they were down 3-2, and they had a runner on second in the ninth, and I truly thought we were going to see some Mets magic, but we didn't. Quintana coming off an excellent road start. Where the hell was he? Where he went in and dealt, and I thought he was going to get St. Louis. I thought he was going to get crushed. He dealt. I think it was 6 innings, 1 hit.
He also pitched well in Baltimore as well.
Yeah, Quintana on a warpath. So does that continue against the Braves here?
2 bets in this game for me. Mets team total over 4.5 at plus 114. Mets first 5 money line at plus 165 at bet 365. Like I said before, these two teams hate each other, and they seem to just get runs every single time they play each other. Not to mention the fact that the last couple of times that Mets have seen Uncle Charlie here in Atlanta, it hasn't went so well for him. 4 2/3 for Uncle Charlie the last time he saw this Mets team at Truist Park with 4 runs, and then prior to that, 4 1/3, 9 hits, only 3 runs in that one. So, and then like we were just talking about, Quintana has been pitching really well. He's almost all of his starts has been on the road. He did have 1 start against Atlanta at home this year. His only home start this year. He went 6 innings, only gave up 4 hits and a run. The Mets have played this Atlanta team very close. Well, they won the first game and they lost the second one, but like I said, they played them close all last night as well. So I have no reason to think that the Mets are just going to shit the bed here. This is probably one of the bigger games for the Mets. Beating the Braves would be as big as anything else for them. I feel so.
Mets are only Mets are only 6 games out. Just saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Just saying.
They have a better shot of making it than the Yankees. Fangraphs says that too. So yeah, again, huge plus price. I don't want to deal with the Mets bullpen or anything like that, but in the first 5 at plus 165, I'll take my chances. And then the Mets team total, yeah, it's 9 at bats.
Andy, who's sitting next to me in prop, were just correcting me. We're 7 out, not 6. My apologies. Jay?
I got to go against Toast in this one. I'm going straight under in this game. I think it's going to be a sneaky full game under.
A sneaky under, he says.
Sneaky.
It could be 5-0 Mets, and we all be happy.
Yeah, true.
I think it could be a sneaky full game under. Charlie Morton, he just faced these Mets not that long ago, and he went 5 innings, 3 hits, no earned, and a 7-0 win for the Braves. Quintana, he hasn't been disgusting. He hasn't. He's been actually pretty good, and I think we can see that today. I think if I had to call a score in this game, I'm saying 4-3 either way. The Mets have shown that they will compete in here. I probably will not bet the Mets for the rest of the year. I just won't.
Stuck a fork in them, huh?
They got a fork in them?
Yeah, they got a fork in them. But
3/4 of the league has a J fork in them.
But they have competed here, and I think they'll probably compete tonight. So I'm going to take a sneaky under.
A sneaky under. Mets up. I'm on the Mets.
It was at 10 now. I think this morning it was at 9. So I like it better, way better.
I just looked. It was at 10, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just let me double check to make sure. Maybe I looked at the wrong game.
Cool.
Mets, Braves.
It ain't that much sneakier than at 10, but at 9 I thought it was pretty sneaky.
And our viewers are on the Braves. 48% of the Braves, 32% Mets. A lot of Mets bettors in the comments. As Bama Boy says, this is a Mets program.
1-0 Padres, and you can cash the Hassan Cam over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI in the
Dude.
first inning again.
He catches that every single first inning.
Well, he didn't hit it yesterday, so that's why I posted. I said you might as well bet it today because God only knows he ain't gonna miss it 2 days in a row. And there you go.
Yeah, totally shit. How
love
about
him.
Boston at Houston? That dirty water has been cleaned.
Yep, it's been hit with the filter, unfortunately.
It's been hit with the Houston filter.
Yep. Unfortunately, I think that water gets continued to be filtered here tonight. I'm on the Astros. I bet it at -109 at Met Rivers. If I'm going to be 100% honest, the Red Sox have the pitching advantage with Sale over Urquidy. There's no question about that. I don't know how long Sale's going to stay into this game. His last few starts, 4 1/3, 4 2/3, 3 2/3, 5 innings, 7 innings, 8-6. So if he goes 6 or 7 innings, he's probably going to miss 5 weeks. So I would assume he's probably going 4 or 5 innings at max, and then we're going to have multiple shots at that Boston bullpen. The Astros are just throttling teams, especially I trust them against left-handed pitching. Another thing to be on the lookout for is that the Astros have used guys like Hunter Brown out of the bullpen. Now, I know Urquidy's starting today, but they've said that they would use him out of the bullpen as well. So as much as we can see what the Astros have in the bullpen, which is kind of fresh, they might even throw a Hunter Brown back out there or what have you. They're trying to win games here. And at home, I trust them to win games like this. So at a short price, I'm going to play the Astros again.
Jay?
I think I'm drinking some dirty water tonight.
Oh.
I am. I don't see the Red Sox getting swept in this series. I don't. Now, could they? They very well could. I didn't take too much.
They play tomorrow. They play tomorrow, so they can win tomorrow with Bello on the mound and not get swept.
Yeah. I didn't take too much from the Astros losing to the Mariners in the fashion that they did. The Mariners were just red hot. The Mariners always have the Astros number. So I didn't really take too much from that, and I had been on the Astros in back-to-back days, but I think the pitching matchup favors Boston. Boston is not out of it themselves. They can still compete over there in the AL and make some things happen. I don't think it's going to happen, but they can. And I think this – when I looked at the series at the beginning, I thought that their best chance at a win in this series was today, and I think they believe that too, and I see them getting it. So I'm not going to overcomplicate. I'm going to trust Sale. I think that this offense probably gets back going a little bit today, and they win this one.
Strohs. Tail Strohs. I watched both games of this series. I was happily holding a Houston moneyline ticket in both games, and I'm going to be happily holding a Houston moneyline ticket tonight as well. I'm on Houston for sure. Let's see what the poll says. 54% of our viewers bet in the Astros, 38% Red Sox, 6% over. 0% under. Now, one person thinks that's going under. Reds at Angels. Wait a second. Wasn't that game?
They're playing a doubleheader.
Yeah, it's a doubleheader.
Oh, shit. So that's the last one.
Yep.
Oh, okay. In that case, let's do. By the way, Beavers underdog hit yesterday. Let's talk underdog for a second. Yeah. So like I said, let's get everyone on the screen here. Prop Beavers underdog hit. Here's it from yesterday. He went 3-0-1, so that would have paid out, I believe, like 7 or 8 times. I don't know how it works when one of them pushes, but his hit. Here's Prop Beavers again, going for 2 in a row, another 4-pick. Austin Gomer, lower than 22.5 fantasy points. Luis Severino, lower than 88.5 pitch count. Tell you what, if he throws more than 88 pitches, Washington team total over 13.5. Clayton Kershaw lower than 4.5 hits. Charlie Morton higher than 2 earned runs. Did you have an underdog too, Toast? You wanted to do or no?
I didn't send it to you. And Kim was in it. Kim was in it, so yeah.
If you don't have underdog, it's available to any state highlighted in orange here. So if you're in one of these states, you want to try it out, go to Underdog Fantasy, the website, or download the app. Use the promo code BET, B-E-T, and that'll get $100 match. So if you put $100 on to play with, they'll give you another free $100, so you'll have $200. So that's promo code BET, B-E-T. All right. Well, what do we want to do for Community Parlay? Should we do like a nice little 3-legger because there's only 7 games that haven't started?
Yeah, do a 3-legger or something.
What blew it last night? Was it the it was the Dodgers. The Dodgers.
Probably, yeah.
I think it was the Dodgers that ruined it. Usually I can tell who ruined the community parlay by my DMs. Because I'll get DMs like, fuck the Dodgers. And it's always like, oh, yep, that's a community parlay message. All right, so let's start voting. Wow, we're going to be doing football votes in a few days. Saturday morning. That's crazy. It's here already. All right, so first leg, we'll do a three-legger. First leg, we'll go Tampa. Orioles won that poll.
Oh, my God, the Brewers tied it. Yes.
And Nationals. Wow, couple dogs in this poll. Are we going to get a dog in there?
I know. That's what I was going to say. I was wondering if we get a couple of dogs, it'll be all right.
With a three-leg, even if you get one dog in there. Wow, is it going to be the Nationals? It looks like everyone's voting for the dogs, too. Nationals and Orioles running away with this one. Holy shit. The Washington Nationals are going to be in the community parlay. Is that real?
Let's go.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, no. Here come the Dodgers. Uh-oh. The Dodgers have taken... No, wait. It's being kind of choppy right now. So I'm going to give it about 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End poll. And the results are Dodgers. Nats have another shot, though, because they were second place. That means they'll come back in another poll.
The Mariners. Ew.
So now we got... so Mets-Braves was Braves. I got to put these over here. All right, so we got Braves. Then Red Sox-Astros was Astros. And Reds-Angels is doubleheader. We'll leave that off. Oh, shit. We're out of games already. So let's put the Nationals back in there. All right. And I'll put the Orioles back in because they got third. You know what? Braves and Astros. We're doing a poll with those two. Pick out of those two, and then we'll do the second place finish with Nationals and Orioles for the last one.
I gave you guys Kim. Obviously, that's already done over. I did Altuve over 1.5 total bases at plus 105. I did Cedric Mullins, add the Rushman hit parlay at plus 120, and then Lindor and Alonso at plus 110. Both of them hit parlays for what it's worth.
All right. Looks like the Astros are going to be the second leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Astros are in. And then, so we'll go Braves. I mean, not Braves. We'll go Nationals, Orioles, or Braves. No, because Braves actually got a decent amount of votes. So Nationals, Orioles, Braves. Who's going to finish out this 3-leg?
I hope he's okay, but Ohtani just got pulled. That's a hell of a thing for our Cincinnati moneyline bets.
He got pulled out of the game already? Did it just start?
I think so. He must have a blister or something because he's staying in at DH. He's staying into
he's
DH.
Not pitching. Okay.
So.
Oh my God! The Nats are going to be in the community parlay for the first time ever.
Let's do it, Nats.
It's a blowout too. I can end the poll now. It's Nats by a mile.
539. That's a nice one. 539.
All right, community. Today's community parlay. Dodgers money line, Astros money line, Nationals money line plus 539. Well, let's finish out Wednesday night strong. I'm still waiting to be here back from commish. There's a chance it might just be me and Toast tomorrow to run through the games quickly. We'll see. Tomorrow we're playing it by ear, but Friday night, 4 p.m., we'll be back, me, Toast, and FTB. Then Saturday morning, me, Toast, and not Austin. Logan. I'm sorry. Logan from Calling Our Shot is coming on Saturday to do college football. And we're going to do some baseball too. I haven't figured out if we'll do it in the same show or maybe we'll go live and then hop off and go live 5 minutes later for baseball. We'll figure it out.
You need a Capper X appearance. I had to for the community.
Yeah, Jay Briggs requesting a Capper X appearance. If Capper X happens to be in the comments somewhere. Prop you were just like this. All right, everyone, have a good night. Maybe see you tomorrow. If not, definitely see you Friday. It's football on Saturday. So people were asking about football before. I saw people ask about. I already recorded 3, got 4 more coming. So tonight I'm uploading the first 3 games. It's going to be individual pick videos like I did last year. So they'll be going up tonight. And then we'll be live. So everyone, have a great night. We will talk soon. Talk to you on Twitter.